Hello, SIGGRAPH Asia. Hello. Thank you and welcome. Thank you all for being here today. So after 4 incredible days of SIGGRAPH Asia 2024, you are here, and let me tell you, you've made the right choice. With so much new knowledge gained and a sense of satisfaction, let's spend 2 more hours together celebrating this incredible conference before enjoying some delicious food and drinks in Tokyo. So this is it, the final program of SIGGRAPH Asia 2024 Real-Time Live. Yay! Thank you. You are doing well. So, I'm Takahito, your chair of Real-Time Live this afternoon. So, what is Real-Time Live? This is a special program that everything you see here is created live right before your eyes, and it's a one-of-a-kind experience where cutting-edge technology meets creative brilliance. So, let me start with an important announcement. So, we encourage everyone to capture these amazing moments. Okay, feel free to take photos and videos anytime during the show. It's encouraged. And don't forget to share the excitement. So use hashtags like these when you post on social media. Let's spread the thrill of this event far and wide. Okay? And we also have a live stream on Twitch right now. Yes, right now. Yay! So tell your friends to tune in immediately and join us. So let's enjoy this together with everyone around the world. Okay? This program isn't just about showcasing technologies. It's about experiencing the future of real-time creativity together. So grab your phones, soak in the inspiration, and let's make some noise for the amazing demos you are about to witness. This year is, by the way, truly exceptional. So we've got 47 incredible submissions from around the world for this program. So it's actually most competitive real-time live of SIGGRAPH Asia so far. Each submission brought something unique, highlighting the diversity and brilliance of real-time technologies. So these projects span various genres and demonstrate not only technical mastery, but also artistic vision, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. However, the limited program slots, not all submissions could be included. So to those contributors whose work we couldn't showcase this time, we want to extend our deepest gratitude, and your creativity and passion drive this community forward, and we encourage you to keep sharing your inspiring work. After a rigorous review process, ensuring strict measures to avoid conflicts of interest, our committee and jury carefully selected these 11 groundbreaking projects that represent the latest and greatest innovation in real-time graphics and interactive experiences. Now, we'll have the 11 teams showcase their demos one after another. Okay? Each team has exactly 6 minutes for their presentation. But just one thing to keep in mind. So this is live, which means anything can happen. It might crash, a Windows update could start, or the security software might trigger a blue screen, you know. So be prepared. No matter what happens, so if the 6 minutes are up, the presentation ends, and we'll move on to the next team. And to make today's event even more exciting, I asked my friend to bring in a special guest to join us as a co-host and enjoy today's demos together with all of you. Andre, take it away.
Thanks, Takahito, for the introduction. Minasan, konnichiwa. Hello, SIGGRAPH Asia. It's lovely to be here. Last year, my name is Andre Mitsoni, by the way. Last year at SIGGRAPH Asia in Sydney, Australia, My co-author, Chris Rydalch, and I submitted a new shader test scene, shader ball test scene to the computer graphics community. You see behind me here. We're very excited to see how much adoption it is having, but when we got to Japan, I was a little bit shocked at just how it has come to life in what I would say is the most Japanese way possible. So it is my honor, privilege, and pleasure to introduce to you Shebo-chan. Shebo-chan, would you come on stage, please?
Is it okay?
Yes, yes, don't be shy. Come on over. Come and introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, nice to meet you.
Shebo-chan will be our co-host for today, so please give us a round of applause. Now, Shebo-chan, would you like to start us off this evening?
Yes, okay. Let's get the ball rolling. Shibba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Thank you, Shebo-chan. Okay, so let me talk to you about the awards that we have today. There are two awards. One is the jury award, and this will be judged by the judging committee for the session. And then we have a second award, which is going to be the Best in Show award, and you will be deciding. That's right, the audience choice will be the Best in Show choice for this year. And as a special one-off treat this year, the Best in Show award will get a special trophy made out of the shader ball. Shebo-chan, what do you think?
She's so beautiful.
I agree. It's a bit last minute, it's a bit handmade. The photo you see there is in my mother's kitchen last week in Sydney as we were finishing it up. You can still smell the glue. Good luck to all of the contestants today. I wish you all well. Sadly, only one of you will be taking this home today. So after, I'll hand this back to you, Takahito, now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Andre. And Shebo-chan.
Shebo-chan, oide, oide.
See you soon. Okay, thank you. Once all 11 teams have finished their presentations, you'll have the chance to vote for the team that impressed you the most. So simply scan this QR code to cast your vote. And don't worry, so we will display the code again during the voting time. So as you watch over the 11 teams, make sure to keep in mind which one sparks your curious minds the most. That is the theme of this SIGGRAPH Asia. Okay, ready? All right, let's get started. So we are starting real-time live today with Beam, Interactive Music Effects Playground. Our presenter is going to be Brandon Montero and Casey Kolb. Brandon is a 3D developer and designer for Lunacy. He is also currently a lead technical director at the Pixar Animation Studios, focused on procedural environment. Casey Kolb is the founder of Lunacy, a company bringing a new vision to audio software. After studying music and computer science at Princeton University, he received a master's in film composition from Berklee College of Music. Since then, Casey has composed music for various hit movies, TV shows, and video games, including AAA video games like Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. Brandon and Casey, the stage is yours.
Thanks so much for the intro. Hello, everyone. We are Lunacy, a music tech company focused on finding new ways to visualize and interact with sound. Today, we're going to show you our product, Beam, which is an interactive music effects playground that lets you combine audio effects using real-time 3D graphics. Brandon's going to kick us off with a quick walkthrough to show you how it works.
Cool. So here we have open Ableton Live, which is one application that music producers use to build audio tracks in music. Conventionally, the types of interfaces you'll see inside of programs like Ableton Live look like these, which provide a lot of deep functionality and control. But we were interested in trying to make an audio effects interface that was more visually inviting and more connected to the sound. So this is Beam, which is running as a plugin inside of Ableton Live, and it's rendered using WebGL. Let's start by playing a recording of a synth. Right now, Beam is not processing this sound at all yet, but you can see the sound represented by this beam of light that's traveling from left to right. And we can intercept the signal and add in an effect like this. This is our grains effect, for example, which chops up the audio into smaller pieces. If I click on it, I can start changing the parameters. And you can see that as I'm adjusting the parameters, you're hearing the effect change, but you're also seeing this procedural cloud of particles changing based on the same parameters to try to convey visually what it's going to sound like. Now, you don't just have to do one effect. You can treat this beam of light as a node graph, so we can add in another effect afterwards. And you can do things in parallel. Our interaction for this is you can hover over the beam and drag it to meet up somewhere else. And now part of the signal is going through these two effects, and then another part of the signal can go through another effect. And as we change the shape of our graph and add new nodes, we're automatically laying out the nodes for you, so you don't have to manually mess with tangled node networks. Let me also show you some examples of presets of our grains, so you can see the type of variety we can get. And I'll show you an example of a preset of everything working together. And now I'll hand it off to Casey for the next part of our demo.
Cool. So now let's build a whole track using a bunch of different sounds and instruments and then processing them with Beam. So to kick it off, let's start with a really simple synth pattern. And we're going to use Beam on this sound to add some reverb. So I'm going to drag the space node into the signal, and this is a reverb effect, so we can open it up and choose different kinds of spaces. And you'll notice that the visual design will update to reflect the space. Let's also add a grains effect after. And now we're going to add some bass.
Casey plays this bass line, as you can see on the monitor over there. I'm going to show you our volt effect. This is a brand new effect we're working on that has 3 different types of distortion in it, represented by these vacuum tubes. Let me add a filter as well.
Let's add some drums. And here we're going to use Beam to add more rhythmic variation to the drum pattern. And we're going to use our time effect to add some glitchy tape stopping and time shaping. Now let's add some vocals. Now we're going to move to a new section. And here we're going to use Beam on all the tracks at the same time. And that's Beam. Thank you all.
Thank you, Brandon and Casey. A fantastic start of our demos. So thank you for showing us such impressive work. By the way, to those waiting for puns, hold tight. They are coming later, okay? So the next up is authentic self-XR a live dancer interacting with 3D volumetric captures in XR. The presenter is John Maggie. John is an experienced academic leader and director with over 20 years of experience in teaching, research, and industry collaboration. He is a professor of 3D visualization at University of New South Wales, Sydney, and the founder of 3DX Lab, a leading immersive futures research lab. John's work focuses on innovative applications of 3D visualization using technologies like animation, VFX, volumetric video, and XR to push creative boundaries. Please, John.
We are the 3DX Lab, University of New South Wales, Australia, Sydney. This project is Authentic Self XR, a live performance piece exploring dancer Charlie Lebleski's interactions with her 3D captured virtual self. This art-led work investigates notions of authenticity by combining multiple pre-captured 3D volumetric Gaussian splats and live performance. Using an interactive XR rig and movement-generated sound, the dancer eventually erases all the 3D volumetric representations of self. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to pass you to Charlie. Enjoy the performance.
Thank you, John and Charlie. A truly unique and inspiring demo. Thank you for showing us something so extraordinary. All right, up next, we have a digital salon, an AI and physics-driven tool for 3D hair grooming and simulation. The presenters are Cheng'an He and Alejandro Amador. Cheng'an is a final year PhD student at Yale University. Alejandro is a final year PhD student at KAUST. This work was done during their internship at Adobe Research. Take it away.
So, hi Shane, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Hi, Alejandro, how are you?
I'm fine. Actually, I did shave my hair. But now with New Year's coming and everything, I would like to be ready for when it grows back.
Oh, I see. So you're really lucky today because we've got Digital Salon, which is a virtual Tony sensei that helps you to find your best hairstyle. And we can
Nice.
try some looks.
Okay, so this is, can we first like move around a little bit, see, is this dynamic or not?
Sure,
Nice.
like this.
Cool. Okay, but this is not super accurate, like close to my style, so can we have something a little bit more like this?
Yeah, that's easy. Because we support picking up any hairstyle by typing some inputs. So yeah, I believe you have butt cut, right?
Yep.
So Tony sensei, can you give me a butt cut?
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, I think this one
Nice.
is pretty close.
I think that I like it, but there's something missing, right?
Your beard?
Yeah, exactly. So can I add this?
Yeah, just help yourself. You
Okay.
can paint directly on the mesh.
Nice. So, okay, let me see. Okay, I'm very bad at this, but let me try. Okay, maybe go around a little bit. Nice. And then maybe the mustache is very important. So a bit like this. Cool. Okay, now I like it. This is better.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is my current style. I would like to try something new, something crazy. So
Maybe double tails?
okay, sure.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, Tony sensei, could you give me double tails?
Okay. I mean, this was not in the script, but it's fine. Okay, double tails.
Yeah, like this one?
Okay. I mean, yeah. Can we see it in motion? Maybe I get
Sure,
more
that's
convinced.
easy. Like this.
Nice. So what if I were like running? Maybe.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
More crazy.
Okay. I mean, it's fine, but maybe not for me actually. How about something wavy, kind of rock and roll?
Okay.
Like something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I know. A wavy hairstyle.
Cool.
Okay, so how about this one? Or
Okay. Okay. Can we see the last one? Just to.
Yeah, okay, sure. That's one.
Okay. No. Go to the middle, please.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So I think this is nice, but maybe I would have to wait like 4 years to have this long, right? So.
Yeah.
Can I maybe edit this?
Yeah, sure. You can trim it in real time.
Okay. So how about something like this? Nice. And then okay, let's see around. Okay, I don't want this hair on my back for sure. So. Oh, I think I like this. Can I move it around a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Okay. I like this, but okay, I've seen like the head moving around, but back home it's very windy. Can we see some of this in the scene, like some breeze or something?
I see. Easy peasy.
Nice.
Tony sensei, could you help me add some wind? Oh, it's like this.
Ah, it's very charming. I like it. Okay. Okay. I think this will be the one. But seeing like this 3D mesh and like the hair like that is maybe not the best way to decide for this. So can we have something a little bit more realistic?
Yeah, sure. So, okay, let's go to AI renderer and render some realistic image.
Okay, so for
yeah, I know. Yeah, you're not female.
Yes.
You're Mexican male.
Nice.
And this is
Very
a
macho style.
Yeah, this is a wavy hairstyle.
Yep.
With a little bit side face, actually. Maybe we can tune it a little bit, and we can help you wear a sweater if that's too cold in your hometown. Yeah. And let's just click the generate button.
Okay. Why is it taking so long?
Well, because we're running this all in this local desktop, this laptop, and we're now simulating tens of thousands individual hair strands. So we're actually pushing the limits of our hardware.
So you mean we don't have like cloud computing, multiple GPUs, something like that?
No. It's all happening here, right?
Okay.
AI and physics.
Okay.
Together.
Okay, I mean, white, maybe I would go for black, but
Aha! You got your real
yeah,
hairstyle.
I think I like it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think you're perfect for your new year.
All right. Thank you, Cheng and Alejandro. I love your hairstyles. So up next, we have Viewtify, next generation medical imaging viewer with stereoscopic display. Our presenter, Hirofumi Seo, graduated from the University of Tokyo's School of Medicine in 2011, earning both an MD and a PhD in medicine. His work has been widely recognized, including winning Best Visualization or Simulation at SIGGRAPH 2015 Computer Animation Festival, the NVIDIA Edge program in November 2017, and receiving an EPIC Mega Grant in 2021. Welcome, Dr. Hirofumi.
Hello, I'm very excited to introduce my software, Viewtify, today. Here we have about 500 CT images, just raw data. I mean, there's no pre-processing or no extra data. This is just a typical medical images used in hospitals all over the world. And I start my software, Viewtify, and select the folder and press open the icon. And here I get the stunning, beautiful 3D CG within a second. With my software, millions of polygons are generated and rendered in real time by adjusting the threshold using this slider. Yeah, and I'm developing this software alone by using Unreal Engine for real-time rendering and CUDA for real-time mesh generation. And I also customize the engine code to share GPU memories directly between CUDA and Unreal Engine. And this software can cut cross-section in real time and run real-time line trace to show the corresponding point between 3D CG and the input images. Or we can also do real-time distance measurement like this. And I think this kind of tool rendering is also useful when we want to print this to the paper. And in some cases, we like to see this and this at the same time. So by adding another threshold, we can see bones, heart, artery, kidney, trachea, bronchi, lung, skin, all at once in real time. The color is determined by the pixel value of each pixel. So there's no segmentation, no AI, but this is clinically good enough in most cases if we can adjust the 3D CG in real time like this. And we can even go into the bronchi and change the view of the camera angle. So now we can briefly simulate the virtual bronchoscope, and we can see the structure outside of another structure like this. Yeah, but there's one limitation. We are still viewing this in 2D on this flat screen, so this cannot be real 3D. So that's where this Sony's naked eye stereoscopic display comes in. Viewtify supports this display and 4D CT. So this time we have 5,000 CT images. Let's start the software again and select folder and open. Now it takes some time because we have to load 5,000 images and open the icon, and now all the data is now uploaded to GPU memory. Just wait a second. Yeah, and now this is a real-time visualization of a moving heart. The heartbeat is exactly the same as the real patient. And unfortunately, only one person just in front of this display can experience this stereoscopic view, but to me, it feels like real 3D just in front of me. And this is a heart, and now we see the left atrium here, and the mitral valve, and left ventricle. And these are papillary muscles. These are very important muscles in the heart. And there we can see the aortic valve. And this view is very important for cardiac surgeons. Now we are in the left atrium and trying to observe papillary muscles through mitral valve, and this display also has an eye tracking camera. So when I move my face, the 3D CG is automatically updated according to my eye position. So it's easily, I can understand easily where these papillary muscles are and how far these structures are. But the question is does this really help medicine? The answer is yes. Several case reports and paper have been published. And I'd like to introduce this paper. This is the patient is a 1-year-old child who has a complex heart disease. And by using my software and this stereoscopic display, the surgeon could choose a more difficult but better surgery. And it is in general said that this surgery, biventricular repair, has a potential to extend the patient's life by about 20 to 30 years when compared to another surgery, single ventricular repair. Wonderful, isn't it? As both a medical doctor and a software engineer, I'd like to help improve and revolutionize medicine by using real-time 3D computer graphics. Thank you.
Thank you, Hirofumi. I saw this a moment ago on a stereoscopic display, and it was absolutely amazing. So, okay, let's keep things rolling with Robot Sketch, a real-time live showcase of super fast design of legged robots. Our presenter is Jun Hugh Lee. Jun is a research professor at the DRB KAIST Sketch the Future Research Center. With a background in mechanical engineering and industrial design from KAIST, he specializes in creative, intuitive interaction techniques for VR, AI, and 3D sketching, applying them to various design fields. He has over 30 publications in top conferences like SIGGRAPH and CHI, and his work, Rapid Design of Articulated Objects, received an honorable mention at SIGGRAPH 2022. So Professor Jun, take it away.
Hi. So have you ever wished that you could simply draw something and then it would come out of the drawing and become alive just as you draw it? Today, I'm going to show you that it is possible by drawing a spider robot in actual scale and also making it walk in real time using 3D sketching, VR, and AI. So 3D sketching is all about defining sketch planes that you want and drawing sketch curves that are projected on them. Professional designers, when they draw, their drawings and also how they draw contain a lot of 3D information. And at our group, we discovered that if we can build our interface and interactions based on those, we can get rid of almost all the icons and menus, and the designer can immerse in the act of drawing without distraction. Okay? So you can see that you might also notice that I'm using a physical tablet inside VR. This has 3 advantages. First of all, you can see that I can draw very quickly, very precisely, without getting a sore arm, thanks to the physical support. Second, whenever I draw something, I can immediately get the realistic sense of scale and proportion of my drawing. Okay, let me just draw the foot. And third, I actually don't need a VR at all to operate my system. I can perform the same multi-touch and pen interactions on the Wacom tablet. It is just that when I put on my VR glasses, I get to utilize all the surrounding space for viewing. Let me just finish drawing the leg of my spider robot, like so. Okay, I'm going to start segmenting my robot by making these crossing gestures that tells the system which sketch curve should belong to which part. Okay, so that is my lower leg, the upper leg, the hip of the robot, and also I'm going to disable the mirrors so that I can put all the sketch curves that belong to the same part, the body part. Okay. And these ones as well. All right, so I'm going to turn the mirrors back on and start rigging the robot by defining an axis. And I'm going to rotate my foot multiple times, which creates a trail behind that tells the system the direction and the range of motion of the hinge joint that I want to create. Also, I can create a hinge joint that connects the lower leg to the upper leg. I'm going to add another joint that connects between the hip and the upper leg. And finally, our vertical joint that connects the hip to the body. So as you can see, I was able to sketch a robot, segment it, and rig it under 5 minutes. Oh, good. And as you can see, everything has been properly connected. Now the question is, will it work? Let's find out, okay? All right. Okay, so what's special about the motion you're seeing right now is that it's all AI generated. We work with roboticists who specialize in physics simulation and reinforcement learning so that each robot learns a unique pattern of walking suitable for its body's shape and structure. Okay, now I want to try something new. Okay, so I hear that everyone is crazy about bipedal robots these days. So I wonder if my robot can also stand up and walk with 2 legs. So I'm gonna maybe close the legs and straighten the upper leg, straighten the lower leg. I need to erase the sketch plane. Straighten the lower leg, the foot, and also I will put down the arm to a comfortable position. Ooh. Okay. All right, so let's find out if also this will work. Taking a moment. Okay, fantastic. So yes, so I think in the near future, there will be a Cambrian explosion for robots. And I think the robot designers will need this kind of tool to express their ideas, but also see them in action at real scale in real time. It will be a game changer. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Jun. So, alright folks, that wraps up the first 5 amazing demos, and we are going to take a short break to reset the stage for the next round. Hey, come on, Shebo-chan. Shebo-chan, how about the lineup? Pretty impressive, right?
Oh yes, it was so inspiring. I was positively beaming with happiness at the first presentation. Shibba-bba-bba-bba-bba. It just made me want to dance. And that really warmed me up for the amazing authentic self-presentation. Takito-san, since I'm a shader ball, do you think I could go shader ballroom dancing too?
Well, if you want to go shader ballroom dancing, you are probably going to want to look good. How about a new haircut using the digital salon tools that we just saw?
Oh, that's a good idea. What about, a shebob cut?
Perfect. So now to get back on topic, what did you think Viewtify? What do you think you'd find if you had a CT scan of yourself?
Actually, my insides are well defined already. They're part of my standard. It might not be a good idea to show them here today, however.
And what about the fantastic robot sketch? So designing robots with just a pen and a tablet. Incredible.
Actually, one of my close friends is BB-8, and he's always dreamed about what it might be like to have legs. Now we can show him.
he would love that. Well, it looks like we are almost ready for the second half of the demos. Shebo-chan, are you ready to see what's next?
Oh, absolutely. Let's play ball. Shibba-bba-bba-ball. Now for the next 6 teams.
All right, thank you, Shebo-chan. Go, Shebo-chan. Thank you. See you soon. All right, let's dive into the second half of today's amazing demos. Next, real-time virtual try-on using generative AI. Our presenter, Takeo Igarashi, is a professor at the University of Tokyo. He presented a sketch-based 3D modeling system, TEDDY, 25 years ago at SIGGRAPH 1999. He's now serving as a conference chair for this SIGGRAPH Asia in 2024. 五十嵐先生、お願いします。
So, before start, I want to tell you, it's a very, very bad idea to do conference chair and then real-time live show together. It's too busy. So if you do conference chair in the future, I recommend not to do real-time live show same time. Anyway, okay, let's start. So today we will show a real-time virtual try-on using generative AI. So virtual try-on, so you stand in front of a display and camera, and then the image on the screen on the inside you wears a target garment. So this is very useful for online shopping and so on. And there are traditionally two different ways to do virtual try-on. So one traditional way is 3D computer graphics. So 3D computer graphics and rendering is very good for simulating deformation and so on. However, it's very difficult to achieve photorealistic result, and also modeling is also a bottleneck. So on the other hand, as you know, generative AI can generate very, very high quality photorealistic result. However, unfortunately, it looks good, but usually they are very slow. It takes few seconds or few minutes to generate just a single frame, which is not really interactive, so you cannot move around in the display. So that's a problem we wanted to fix. So given this context, what we show today is the world's first real-time, high-quality virtual try-on. So let's switch to camera. So we have a professional fashion model, Hiruka-san here. So please give applause to welcome her to the stage. So now nothing happens here. It's just the camera feed appears on the display. And I will start try-on, but I want to do some audience participation together. So I will say 3, 2, 1, 0. So let's please do it together, okay? Yeah, so let's start. So 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, good. Smoke fail. Yeah. So as you see, in the real world, she wears a white shirt, but in the display, you wear a green sweater. And there are notable features with this one. First, she can move sideways, and then system completely perfectly follows her movement, and there's no gap, and there's no strange artifact at all. So that's first thing. And second, she can raise her arms, and then system can generate very realistic wrinkles. I particularly like that bottom half of the garment, accurately move up and down together with her arm movements. Third, this supports 360 rotation. Some systems only support front way, but this system can support realistic side views and back views. So it's a complete 360-degree rotation. Okay, so this is the virtual try-on. So let's try next one, the yellow one. Yeah, so it's immediately she can switch to a different garment. This time it's a short sleeve, but again, the result is very photorealistic and very natural. The ability to switch through a different garment immediately and quickly is very, very helpful if you want to select one garment among many large collections. Next one. Yeah, so this one is yet another garment with lots of fluffy feature of this. And again, raise a hand, and then the garment deforms in a very natural way. And she can rotate around side views and back views. And this kind of garment, I think, is particularly difficult to do in 3D graphics simulation. It's very difficult and tedious to create a 3D model of this garment, and then also you have to set materials right and appearance right. It's so much work. However, this is a machine learning-based method, so there's no need to do 3D modeling at all. So next. So this is another sweater, very different kind of sweater, this time very thick material. And you can feel the material property using this movement. I think real-time movement and reaction is very important to understand the behavior of the material. It's very difficult to get in a static image. And yeah, and then the next one. Yeah, this jacket. This is the last example we showed today. And we think this kind of system is very useful for online video conference as well, right? So you can, at home, in online conference, you appear in online conference in a pajama, but then in the video views, everybody will look at you as in a nice jacket. So I think this is very useful for your life in the future. So. And yeah, as you see, I really like the deformation of the jacket as she moving around, bottom part of the garment realistically deforms and so on. So yeah, thank you. I think that's the end of my demo. So please, again, give applause to her very excellent performance on the stage. And that's the end of our demo. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Igarashi-sensei. That was so elegant, like a fashion show. So now it's time for Pixar. What's new in Pixar's Presto, ML posing, embodiable rigs, and interactive motion blur? Our presenter is Paul Kaniak from Pixar Animation Studios. Paul is a crowd technical supervisor at Pixar and has been with the studio for 19 years, working on numerous crowd spectacles from Ratatouille and WALL-E to Finding Dory and Elemental. Paul earned his BSc in digital media design at the University of Pennsylvania and has taught lectures in renderman and cloud simulation at the Academy of Art University, University of California, Berkeley, and Film Academy, Baden-Württemberg. Paul, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you for that great intro. Note, I'm presenting this on behalf of my colleagues Arnold Moon, Haldine Brown, and Matthias Gerner, who did the majority of the work. So this is about some new features that we have in Pixar's Presto. Presto is Pixar's proprietary animation software. But the first technique we're going to show you, ML posing, is actually not proprietary in that it was published in SIGGRAPH Asia 2023 as the paper Pose and Skeleton Aware Neural IK for Pose and Motion Editing, or Scale IK for short. This was from Disney Research, and I believe the authors, Drew and Jacob, are in the audience. So hey, shout out to your work. So here's an implementation in Presto. Also shout out to the folks at Unity, whose work also inspired this, and I believe they're going to be presenting here at Real Time Live as well today. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, let's see Presto. Here's Buzz Lightyear in Presto's viewport. I'm going to select his wrist, drag it around. Now what you're seeing is actually on a server in Emeryville, connected with PC over IP. I can assure you the internet connection is quite fast here in the convention center with the wired connection. But as we go through Pixar's VPN, not so much. So we have about 117 milliseconds of latency just from that. So interactive time live, we'll call it that. So let's talk about ML posing. So that was traditional IK. If we enable our ML posing guides, fit them to the rig, and go into live mode, if we select one of these handles, we are now doing neural net inference to help pose Buzz's full body using a model that's been trained on about 100,000 poses of Pixar's characters. And you can see the full body is posing, looks compelling, but the astute observer will note that the constraints are not being hit very hard, and in particular that's a problem with the feet, which are wiggling around on the ground, which artists have said they don't like, for good reason. So we added some extra features on top of this, including pinning, which allows us to blend traditional IK with the ML inference, and now we have those feet staying on the ground. All right, so now I'm going to show you how this might be used in an animation workflow, with the caveat that I'm not much of an animator, but here we go. So let's get Buzz to sit down. Let's drag his upper body handles, get it roughly above the seat. Boom, sitting pose. Now let's go a few frames in the future and let's have him jump out of his chair and assume some kind of superhero pose, which usually involves taking one of your arms, putting it in front of your body, and maybe take one of his feet, which is currently pinned, so we're going to unpin it, and now put it roughly so it's kicking off the chair. I'm going to hit a magic button here to make it look a little nicer. And there we go, to infinity and beyond. So that's my attempt at making a superhero pose. If we scrub, we'll notice we're interpolating the poses just fine. And while we could be doing ML inference on the interpolated position of the handles, we're actually inverting directly into animation controls as we pose the characters, which allows us to do things like change the number of handles from frame to frame without a pop, but it also lets this integrate into existing animation workflows. The magic behind that is a technique we call invertible rigs. Now, this is the first time we're mentioning invertible rigs, so this is a treat for you all, but more information will come at a later SIGGRAPH. To describe it, I have a very simple example here of a 3-joint rig. If we look in the graph editor, this rig is made up of a bunch of nodes in a node network, much like a normal rigging system in a DCC, but each of these nodes is an invertible rig controller. These 3 controllers make up an FK rig. This is a 2-bar IK rig, and this is a per-joint IK rig. Each of these controllers can solve its outputs from its inputs, but they can also solve their inputs from their outputs, making them invertible. Since all of the controllers in the rig are invertible, the whole rig is invertible, which allows us to decouple posing from interpolation. It's kind of an abstract concept, so I'm going to try to illustrate it with an simple example. This rig is in FK mode. However, if we select the tip joint and go into IK posing, we're now solving for FK rotations, but posing it with IK. We can also use per joint IK, select this middle joint, and now we're solving for both rotations and scales by rig inversion. Now, the rig could also be in something like 2-bar IK, yet we can continue to use this 1-bar IK, per joint IK, move it around, and now we're solving for the end effector position, the flap target position, as well as scale, and that's all through rig inversion. This is going to be the basis for Pixar's rigs into the future, so expect to hear more about this in later SIGGRAPHs. But let's get back to our other example and see some pretty pictures. So as proud as we are of the OpenGL rendering we have with the Hydra Storm renderer, we also have a RenderMan Hydra renderer, so we can actually see a physically based render live here in Presto. Takes a couple seconds to kick in, but once it kicks in, we should be able to move the rig around, and we'll see it update interactively, not real time, but interactively in the viewport. Now, as cool as this is, what animators really want to see in their animation software is the things that matter to them, and that includes things like motion blur. So we've now updated Presto's execution system in Hydra to support interactive motion blur, physically based as we're animating in the viewport. So an animator can adjust their performance to see more or less blur, or they can actually change and animate the camera parameters. So now we're going to change the shutter, keep it open longer, and now we have this crazy comet trail, which animators always want to see, live and interactive in Presto's viewport. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks, Paul. So it's so exciting to see Presto running outside of Pixar. So let's turn it over to online chat with living neuronal cultures. Our presenters are Teruki Mayama and Dai Akita. Teruki is an undergraduate student in the Takahashi Shiramatsu Laboratory at the University of Tokyo and is interested in the neural substrates and consciousness and perception. Dai earned his PhD in life science from Hokkaido University in 2017, focusing on the mathematical and experimental study of slime mold. In 2022, he joined the Takahashi Shiramatsu Laboratory, where he is currently researching information processing in neuronal cultures. So please, Teruki and Dai.
Hi, I am Dai Akita. Today I want you to have an interactive experience of the dynamics of neural activity. Neurons are cells that form complex networks in the brain. And They extend their axons to connect with each other and make a network. Each neuron shows the activity as a significant change of electrical potential, which is called spike or firing. In the brain, numerous neurons form the network. And when a spike occurs in one cell, the activity propagates through the network. And such a complex dynamics take place in the brain and generate biological intelligence. Normally, we can't directly observe this activity. So what if we could see it? We thought that the dynamics would be beautiful if we could perceive them. Thus, we visualize this neuronal activity with artistic effect. Additionally, with a simple chat interface, users can send stimulation commands to elicit neural activity. Today, we prepared this system with living neural culture in the lab of the University of Tokyo. Okay, first, let's see our lab's equipment. Hi, he's Wataru Kakami. He will show us the lab's equipment. So we do the culture experiment in this clean booth. And step inside. And here you can see the actual neuronal culture in the dish. And this is a microscope image. To record the neural activity, we use a special dish, this one, which has 26,000 electrodes. So we culture neurons on this chip and set this one to this recording unit. And we put this into this incubator. And the recorded signals are sent from this recording unit to the recording PC. And let's see it. So the recording PC is placed on outside. And this one. So in this PC, the real-time neuronal activity is visualized and broadcasted through YouTube Live. Okay, then, please enjoy the chat with neurons.
Yeah, hello, everyone. I am Tereki Maema. I would like you to interact with neurons for yourself. You can join the YouTube live stream by scanning this QR code. What you are seeing now is an actual activity of neurons being cultured in our lab just now. When a spike occurs at the electrode, a light and sound effect takes place there. Here, we set 26 electrodes for stimulations, corresponding to the letters A to Z. When the alphabet message is sent in the comment section of the YouTube Live, electrical stimulations are applied to the corresponding electrodes. For example, already many comments is sent. Cool. And only alphabets are valid. Feel free to comment a lot. The interesting point is that they are alive, so they are so capricious. So I mean, sometimes the reply is cheerful and active, but sometimes it is silent. This is so different from a computer or AIs, but this is charm point of neurons. Okay, then I will explain a few details. This is neurons, and the electric activity is recorded by the measurement software, and detected spikes are visualized in a fluid simulation by Pavel Dobrakov, and we can stimulate neurons electrically. And this is connected with Zoom and YouTube Live. Okay, get back to the demo. Okay, thank you. Fortunately, today neurons are so active, so please comment a lot and enjoy.
Okay, yeah, so maybe somebody is busy to taking a photo or a video, but so if you are not in taking a photo or a video, please enjoy this interaction with cultured neurons. Can you hear me? Yeah. Hi. Thank you.
When we experience these rhythmic dynamics of neurons, can't we perceive the origin of beauty? We hope that through this work, you will become interested in neuroscience or get inspired about art cooperating with life. Next time, we want to make something where neurons talk, think, and dance. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Very fascinating. So we just unlocked the achievement of conversations with neurons. So it's good. So coming right up, Tripo Doodle. Our presenter is Yuan Cheng Guo. He is a research scientist at the VAST. He received his PhD degree from Tsinghua University in 2024. His research interests are mainly in 3D reconstruction and 3D generative models. He's also passionate about the open source community. So it's your turn, Yuan Chen.
Hello, everyone. Time to wake up. Yeah. So before we start, I would like to know how many of you have ever created a 3D model before? Show me your hands. Oh, that's a lot of hands. Okay, thank you. An interesting fact is that many professionals, they spend more than 40% of the modeling time just setting up basic shapes. But today, we will show you with our new Sketch 3D interface, we can reduce that time to seconds, allowing you to focus on what really matters, the ideas. So it's called Tripo Doodle. It's both creative and controllable for fast 3D modeling. I would like to introduce Ada here. She's our digital artist who will be operating the interface for us today. So Ada, what would you like to show us today?
I would like to show you a corner of my living room.
Okay, so that's a part of your living room. Yeah, you can see that when Ada draws, the 3D shape evolves quickly on the right side. And the algorithm behind this captures both the concept and the geometry structure of the doodle. And we can preview the 3D shape from different perspectives at an interactive frame rates. And also, we can explore an infinite number of variations using the randomize button to get the variation we want. Yeah, this one is great. So I guess you all see how this works. This interface can be very powerful for many application scenarios. An interesting application I would like to show you is decoration design. So here we have a simple ring. It's nothing special. But we can add different toppers on it to make it special. Look, here Ada gives us a tree ring, right? That's interesting. And we can, as you see here, the generated model, they keep the basic structure of the ring and being creative in very different ways. Like here we have a ring with very weird things on the top.
Oh, it's ice cream.
Yeah, whatever, if you say so. Yeah. Now suppose we're doing character design. So say I want to design a monster character for my new game, a Pokédo monster maybe. So here, Ada is giving us a very brief drawing of the monster she has in mind, okay? And we can, of course, have very different variations using the randomize button and choose from the variations. But now I would like to show you is that we actually can be more creative by simply changing the text prompt. So Ada, I really like this to be a turtle monster. Could you do that?
Sure.
So you can see how the geometry characteristics change as we add the word turtle. We can also try other species. So what do you have in mind?
I always like monster dragon.
Oh, monster dragons. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, you can see a nice thing about this interface is that the generation results, it keeps the core design concept of the doodle while obviously being like a cute dragon here. We can also be more creative by adding wings to the dragon. That's nice. Okay, so yeah, here comes the most fun part. We actually will have a 1 versus 1 battle for doodle. We ask you to design your own doodle. I will invite 2 volunteers up to the stage, and each of you will design a doodle under 30 seconds. So who's in? Anyone? Yeah, I see a hand there. Okay, and there, the black gentleman. Okay, okay. So yeah, come up to the stage. Yeah, thank you for joining us. May I have your name, please?
Yotam Gingold.
Yotam. Okay, Yotam. How about you?
Yeah, you can call me Ronnie.
Okay, Ronnie. Yotam and Ronnie. Let's give them applause, please. So thank you for joining us. Please have a seat. Don't be under a lot of pressure. We're only live streaming on YouTube now, okay? So you all have 30 seconds to draw. You are asked to draw a monster, and you can use the randomize button to get your favorite variation, okay? Any questions?
Can I cheat off of him?
Of course, yeah. Okay, 30 seconds starts now. Yeah, you can use the, you can switch to the erase mode or clear the canvas using button from the top right of the canvas, okay? And what do you have here?
Oh, it's a tomato.
A tomato, okay. Tomato monster. How about you?
Maybe just some kinetic circles.
What? Okay, it looks like a caterpillar to me. So, yeah, tomato monster. Yeah, so that's 5 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, put down the pen. Yeah. I think, yeah, you all did a very good job here as you are the first time using our interface. So now I will let the audience decide the winner, okay? So when I say left or right, if you like that creation, you applaud and give me some noise, okay? So if you like the left one, or the right one. Woo! Yeah, looks like we have a winner here. Congratulations, Mr. Caterpillar.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah. What we have just witnessed here, I think, is not a simple competition. It's how technology can empower everyone to become a 3D creator. So the future of 3D creation is just as simple as doodling. So thank you so much for coming today. Thank you. ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Hey, thank you very much for the very impressive doodle battles. All right, just 2 more to go. Without missing a beat, here is the debate generation system in Japanese rap battle format. The presenter is Ryota Mibayashi. Ryota is a PhD student in the Graduate School of Information Science at the University of Hyogo. He earned a Master of Applied Informatics from the Graduate School of Applied Informatics at the University of Hyogo in 2022. Please go ahead, Ryota.
Okay, so thank you for introduction. We propose a Japanese rap battle debate system. The system can generate rap battles on any topic. For example, there are complex topics like government and gender, and more casual topics like today's dinner. So first, let us show you how it works with a demonstration. Since it's a CZ conference, the debate topic is pre-rendering versus real-time rendering. Let's begin the demonstration.
フリーランカーの美しさは誰もが認める。高品質のレゾーで真実を浮かび上がらせる。完璧なシーンを作り出す魔法の技法。計算時間かけて現実を超える幻想。あなたの心を捉え視覚的に無料。いざとなれば修正も自在に可能。この技術にかけた情熱は揺るがない。映画のマジックプレランダーに宿る。
リアルタイムが今を捉える瞬間の後即座の対応遅延は無用ゲームの世界で求められる動的な魅力 高コストのプリレンダーでは時代に遅れるテクノロジーの進化が支える革新現実感が求めるリアルな表現自由な操作で想像無限大未来のメディアはリアルタイムが導く
リアルタイムの限界それは明らかディテールの発作に目を見張る映画のスクリーンで輝く完璧なる完璧だ数学の芸術プレランダーに掛け合う時間をかけた価値それが重要アーカイブとなる記録それが誇り最適な美が動きになる瞬間プレランダーこそが真の創造性
技術の進化リアルタイムは進化するポーズなリテールも今は追いつく相互作用が求めるライブな体験アクティブなメディアが目指すのは未来計算量も減らせる効率を求む時間こそ資源無駄にはしないリアルタイムの魔法それが世界を変える動き続ける夢それを描くのが使命
That was exciting battle about cheesy techniques. Thank you. As we have seen, the system can generate rap battles on any topic. Now, could we ask the audience to suggest a topic for the next demonstration? Please share your suggestion with a big voice in simple English or Japanese. Anyone? Oh, you. Graph? Graph vs 3D? Nav. Nav vs NERF versus 3D graphics? 3D graphics? 3D GS. GS. Yeah, right? It's right? Okay. Okay, so the topic is now versus 3D GS. Why the system is generating the content? Let me explain our motivation and approach. Our motivation is to inspire people of all ages to form and express their own opinions in an engaged way. And the system is composed of three main parts. First, debate lyric generation system. Second, beat adaptive rap audio system. Third, visual interface. Okay, now the system has generated that content. Let's begin the real demonstration.
NERF の魔法で未来描くピクサルの海を自在に歩くデープランニングで現実を築く新たな視界で全てを追うサンデージアスは古い時代をくらい計算量削って時間稼ぐ NRF の力で未来つかむ革命を起こし世界変わる
3DGS で作る精密な景観手動の技術で心を揺さぶる感性化してリアリズム追求 NERF じゃ無理さ深みは出ない制御できない機械に頼るのは固有のスキルで勝利をつかむ古いなんて嘘努力の賜物伝統の力決して消えない
NAF で飛ばす想像力の翼 AI の助けで境界を越える未来を変える進化の電磁神が見えるその先の世界機械の力で感性磨く新世代が築く新たな基準三大 GS の限界超えていく躍進する時代今が変革
手仕事も力生き続ける人間の感性 AI じゃ真似できない伝統と革新その融合こそ細部のみをこれが 3DGS の誇り AI じゃないぜここで勝負する物語に魂込めていく技術の継承時の世代へ真の深みそれは人が作る
That was the best part, wasn't it? Okay. Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoyed our presentation. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryota and Rappas. I'm starting thinking it could be enough. So, last but certainly not least, prototyping game character animation with AI in Unity. The last presenters are Florent Bacalet, Felix Harvey, Pierre-Luc Loyer. Florent is a staff machine learning researcher at Unity Technologies. He specializes in machine learning, applied mathematics, and software development, focusing on innovative tools for 3D character animation workflows. Felix is a senior machine learning researcher at Unity. Since 2014, he has been at the forefront of using advanced deep learning techniques to tackle complex challenges in 3D animation, including classification, in-betweening, neural IK, and generative modeling. Pierre is a staff software engineer at Unity in Montreal since 2022. Before joining Unity, he worked as a senior software developer and technical lead programmer at Behavior Interactive, contributing to titles like Dead by Daylight and Warhammer Eternal Crusade. Florent, Felix, Pierre, thank you for waiting. Now it's time to take the stage.
All right. Well, first, thanks everyone for being here at the end of SIGGRAPH. We've made it, so that's cool. So I'm Felix, this is Florent.
Hello.
And this is Pierre-Luc.
Hi.
And today we're building a game prototype in Unity, and this is what we have so far. Florent has set up this scene with this nice character that Pierre-Luc is controlling, so we can move around. But as you can see right now, it's kind of boring, and we can't really express the vision of our game because there is no animation in the game. And we're all not animators here, but today we would like to present to you a tool that we've been working on that leverages machine learning to generate motion from scratch for games. It's a graph-based tool, as you can see below here, and we will start by exploring some of the nodes that we have. First, we have a motion diffusion node, which is responsible to run the ML model and actually generate the motion. Second, we have a model selection node. And here, Florent, I think we should start by using our model especially made for looping animations.
Done.
Next, we start with an empty sequence of the desired length, and I think we should use a good length of 240 frames to have nice and long loops.
Okay.
And finally, we have our text prompt that will guide the generation of the motion. So the first thing we need for our prototype is an idle animation. So let's start by using the prompt standing, looking around.
Standing, looking around. Okay. So I'm going to generate that and show you a quick preview of it. Okay, what do you think?
Yeah, that looks good. So I'd like to see that on our character now in the game.
All right, so let me export this. I'm going to override the empty idle animation of our character. And here you go.
All right, yep, that looks good. So the next thing we need to do now is really to be able to move around. So we need to create some walk cycles.
Yeah, I just have a graph here for you.
Cool.
Let me run it once so we can see what it does.
So as you can see, our model can not only be conditioned on text, but also on the trajectories that you can see here on the ground as the blue lines. So when we blend in between those directions at runtime, we will blend those animations. But Florent, if I look closely, I think we have a problem because those two walk cycles are not perfectly in sync, right? They don't step at the same time.
Yes, that's right. So I'm going to add a node to transfer the contacts from the forward direction to the other direction. And I'm going to regenerate only the diagonal direction.
Okay.
So now they should be in sync.
All right, yeah, that seems good. So to be able to move around in any direction, we need a graph that creates an 8-ways locomotion pattern. So we created that graph previously to save a bit of time. And now I think we should add some personality to our character. So we could use something like walking angry.
Okay, let's go with walking angry.
All right. So now we will be regenerating all of these 8 clips from scratch in a few seconds.
Yeah, that's an angry guy.
The preview looks pretty good, so let's see that in the game. Yeah. All right, yeah, so that's a mean-looking guy, but it's a bit scary for our needs, I think. So do you have a prompt that could create something more joyful?
Yes, let's replace angry with happy.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
By the way, Pierre-Luc is our professional gamer here, so don't try this at home.
All right. Yeah, much more happy, so that's good. But actually, guys, I think I thought of something more funky. Our game should be a dancing game. So do you have a good prompt for us, Florent?
I really enjoyed the salsa, so let's go with dancing the salsa. But this time, let's wait until it fully completes.
Okay, so no spoiler for now.
Yeah. Should take a few seconds. Okay, that's done.
Ooh, I can hear the music. All right, so that's good, So now we need some enemies. So can we enable the NPCs?
Here.
Ooh, okay. But they need to move as well. So Florent will now open a graph that samples a pre-existing animation clip that we have that looks a bit like this. So it's this kind of dancing idle clip. But Florent, our characters are monsters, and this doesn't really fit the style. So can you make it more monster-like?
Sure. I will use the zombie prompt and only run the model for a few steps here. Let's see what it gives us. That reminds me of someone after a few whiskeys.
What? No comment, okay. But I like it, so let's export this.
Okay, let me export it. I'm going to override the idle animation of our zombies. And here you go.
All right, yeah, so now everyone can dance. I like it. So the last step that we need for our game prototype is really to be able to interact with those characters. So Florent, could you generate an attack animation for our main guy?
Sure, let's go with a spinning kick.
Spinning kick, okay, I like it.
Oh, let me hit play. What do you think?
Ooh, I like it, but it's a bit slow. It's a bit low energy, so could we play with the sequence length to have more impact?
Yes, let's use a shorter one of 50 frames instead.
Okay.
Is it better?
Boom, yeah, that's much better. That's a real ninja, I like it. So let's use this one.
Okay, I'm going to export again to override the attack animation of our character. And now let the professional try it live.
Ooh, so now we have the main guy that can dance.
Dave.
Boom, that's it. I like it. So now we have a dancing protagonist, dancing zombies. So as you can see, we were able in just a few minutes to iterate super quickly over many ideas and generate a ton of motion from scratch, which is something that is allowed by our advanced machine learning and this graph-based tool. And this is just pretty much a few of the things that we want to enable with such tools, and we have other use cases. But yeah, so that's the idea. So thank you for the attention. Thanks.
Thank you, Unity team. It's amazing. All right, and that wraps up our last 6 demos. Wow, what an incredible showcase from everyone today. Shebo-chan, what did you think of the second half?
Oh, it was speculacular. Every demo was multifaceted. That's a light transport joke, by the way. Shibbo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. Let's take it from the top, shall we?
Sure thing. Let's start with virtual try-on, real-time AI-powered fashion. That was next level.
Absolutely. It had me thinking, if I could try on some new outfits, I'd go for something extra chic. Maybe a shader ball gown? I could be Sheborella. Shibbo-bo-bo-bo-bo.
You'll be the bearer of the shader ball. So next up was Pixar's Presto. So seeing Buzz Lightyear come alive with ML posing and invertible rigs, it was out of this world.
I loved it. I'm still buzzing with excitement. Would you call this shader Toy Story? Shibbo-bo-bo-bo. Shout out to Inigo and Paul at Viewtify, previous real-time live contributors.
Nice one, Shebo-chan. And Neuron Chat, so interacting with living neurons over the internet. So that was both beautiful and futuristic.
Totally. I wonder if I could have a conversation with my own inner neutral gray matter. Shibbo-bo-bo-bo.
Now you are on a roll. So moving on to Tripo Doodle, simple doodles turning into full 3D scenes. That was game-changing.
Takahito-san, do you think this could help you be less two-dimensional? Shibbo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo.
Come on, Shebo-chan, be nice. And what about the Japanese rap battle? So AI-generated rap battles, debates, sorry. That was impressive. So Shebo-chan, do you want to try some freestyle?
Oh no, Takahito-san, my rap skills are debatable. Shibbo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. No, honestly, it's not a good idea.
Okay. Finally, we saw prototyping animation with AI, making animations so quickly and easily. That's a dream for creators.
Totally, a brand new ball game. They really hit the ball out of the park with that one. Shibbo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo.
Okay, that's it for all the demos today. Shebo-chan, any final thoughts?
It was so much fun. I really took a shine to them all. I really had a ball. Shibbo-bo-bo-bo. Now it's time for everyone to go out and get a high ball. Shibbo-bo-bo-bo.
Couldn't agree more. So let's give a big round of applause to all the teams for their outstanding work. Now it's time to vote. So you have 3 minutes to cast your vote for the demo you thought was the best. Simply scan this QR code and make your choice. Let your voice decide the winner. I'll keep this QR code on the side for a little while, so feel free to scan it and vote. Okay. In the meantime, there are some people I would like to acknowledge in addition to all the presenters here. First, I'd like to thank our program sponsor, HP Japan and NVIDIA. Thank for their generous contributions to SIGGRAPH Asia and to this real-time live program. Some of the teams presented their demos using powerful workstations and GPUs provided by our sponsors. Thank you. And here are the incredible members of this year's Real-Time Live Committee and Jury who made this program possible. Again, this year, we received an impressive number of submissions, and as you can see, these experts from a wide range of fields reviewed and carefully selected the project for today's program. Ben Taylor from Square Enix, Ben Stamnes of Notch, Brian McLean from Leica, Ken Taki of Side Effects, Sonoko Konishi from Pixar Animation Studio, Tomohiko Mukai from Tokyo Metropolitan University, and Eugene Zhang from Adobe. A big thank you to all of you for your hard work and dedication. So you loved what you saw today? Please submit your project for the next Real-Time Live. Ben here will be taking on the role of the Real-Time Live for next year's SIGGRAPH Asia, Hong Kong. And I also take a moment to thank the incredible production team who worked tirelessly to bring this program to life. Andre, the creator of the iconic standard shader board, and he also contributed to creating the Best of Show trophy for tonight. Krista, thank you for giving Shevo-chan such a wonderful voice. Hajime, Tetsushi, Miki, and Arisa played a crucial role in managing today's stage. This show wouldn't have been possible without you. And also a big thank you to the Takenaka and Kelmis team and student volunteers for accommodating all of our requests and supporting us in so many ways. We truly appreciate your efforts. And of course, Shevo-chan. Thank you, Shevo-chan, for co-hosting with me today and lighting up the stage with your pans and gloves.
Shevo.
Okay, all presenters, please come to the stage. Please, all presenters, come to the stage. Okay, everyone, let's give another big round of applause to the presenters for their amazing demos today. Thank you. Okay, we are shutting down the audience vote. Are you all good? Good? Okay. We are done. All votes are in. All right. First, we'll start with the Jury's Choice Award. This award is given to an outstanding real-time live presentation selected by a vote from our RTL committee and jury members. And the winner is Robot Sketch. Congratulations!
so much. Thank you so much. Wow, it's been very challenging. It was our first time. But yeah, we had a lot of fun, and I hope yeah, all the other teams are had such a. I hope they had a great time too. I'm just okay, struggling. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Okay. And now it's time for the big one, the Best of Show Award. This award was decided just moments ago through live voting by you, the audience. It represents the most loved presentation of this program. And the winner is Debate Generation System in Japanese rap battle format. Congratulations!
Okay, thank you so much. I'm so happy to receive this great award. So thank you for our team and the audience, chair, and very nice staff. Okay, and presenter. So okay, so please could again demonstration. Okay, sorry. So, okay, thank you. Thank you for the audience. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. All right, and that wraps up this program, Real Time Live and SIGGRAPH Asia 2024 Tokyo. Thank you to everyone watching the stream. And to everyone here with us today, thank you so much for coming. We hope to see you again next year at SIGGRAPH Asia 2024 in Hong Kong. Shebo-chan, any final words?
Thank you, everyone. Until next time, keep shining bright. Shebo!
Have a fantastic night in Tokyo. Thank you.